Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Journeys review series. Today we are reviewing episode 51, Farfetch'd Great Trials. I hope you enjoy. This episode starts with a quick summary of the Pokemon World Championships, as we haven't had a battle in that competition for quite a while now, so it was the perfect episode to bring these battles back and reintroduce Ash's goal for the series. Ash is seen training at the lab with all of his Pokemon, thank God for that, not just Lucario, not just Pikachu, but even Gengar and Dragonite are getting in some training, which I love. And right from the start you can see Farfetch'd is determined to become stronger and do some special training. You also learn that Ash's Pokemon World Championship rank is 415 right now, so it seems to have jumped up a lot since we last saw it. And there was a shot at the beginning which pretty much shows us that Ash had a load of battles off screen, which is kinda annoying. They started really well showing every single battle, but recently they've been skipping over some important things and it's a bit of a shame. Meanwhile, Go hears about an outbreak of Geodude in the Rock Tunnel. Again, this is awesome, another game area which I'm pretty sure has never been explored in the anime, and it's right near Vermilion, so it makes perfect sense. Ash and Go head out to find some Geodude as Go wants to catch one and evolve it so he fills out all 3 Pokédex spots. I think this is an indication that his goal is to fill the decks and not actually have a living dex of every Pokemon, which makes a lot more sense. So they arrive at Rock Tunnel and Farfetch'd starts whacking all of the rocks. It seems to be quite disobedient towards Ash. It listens to him in battle, but it's very stern outside of battle and just kind of does what it wants. But it ends up smashing a rock and bringing out a Geodude, which of course is a reference to when you use Rock Smash in the games and Geodude appears. And then Go ends up getting himself a Geodude. We learn that Farfetch'd wants to become a League Master. So it has its own goals, it wants to be the best Farfetch'd around and eventually evolve into Sirfetch'd. I'm glad we're getting this development now because it's definitely going to build up something big, and when the evolution comes I think it will pay off nicely. Compared to the Riolu evolution, which was a great moment but it didn't really build towards it with its training that much. Ash gets a Pokemon World Championship battle request. Finally he's going to battle again, the first time since the B rematch actually, which was way back in episode 39. He battles against Gengar, who uses a Girder, and this is just a battle of brute force. There isn't much strategy in this battle, it's just 2 powerhouses who both hold an object going at it, and I loved every minute. During the battle, Farfetch'd is revealed to know Fury Cutter and Focus Energy. I know people predicted that this move could have been Leaf Blade, but it's still good that it has more variety of moves that it can use now. And Ash was hanging in there after taking a bunch of hits. He kept using Focus Energy to power it up, which was pretty cool. After taking a massive hit from Girder, Farfetch'd got knocked into a load of rocks, and we didn't know if it was KO'd or still available to battle. I liked how the little Pokemon World Championship drone scanned for signs of consciousness inside the rocks, that was really cool. But Farfetch'd emerges and then clashes with Girder one more time with its leak, and Girder's Steel Beam both clashing into each other. And Farfetch'd ends up smashing the Steel Beam and taking out Girder to win the battle and put Ash's rank up to 381. It was a really good battle. It wasn't as strategic as if he was using Pikachu or Lucario even. Farfetch'd is all about brute strength and he showed it here. It was what we needed for Farfetch'd as it hasn't had a good battle in a while. Gengar leaves, but before doing that he tells Ash that Farfetch'd is special and that he's a warrior. This is awesome. Farfetch'd is getting some build up here and this is all going to pay off in the end. And this episode is the ultimate setup for something that's probably going to come down the line. But that's not it for the battling. We got introduced to a character called Rinto who owns a Gallade. At first he's really edgy and I kinda liked him. He gave off a few Paul vibes for me. He battles Ash, not in the Pokemon World Championship though. It was just kinda a training match to give Farfetch'd a few pointers. He says that Farfetch'd holds immense power, but he doesn't think it's unlocking it right now. And this guy promises to battle again after beating Ash. His Gallade seemed super strong. I'm really hoping this guy returns and acts as a rival to Ash and Farfetch'd. That would be awesome. And the way they introduce him right at the end and the things he said about meeting again and unlocking his potential, it just seems as though he will return. But Ash lost the battle to his Gallade, returned to the lab and promised to help Farfetch'd become a League Master and be ready for the next time. So this was one of my favourite episodes in a while. It's exactly what we needed after last week's underwhelming episode. Farfetch'd not having battled since losing to B, it needed this, and this is setting up things for the future. We know it's going to have a battle with Wikstrom too, so we can expect some more great things from Farfetch'd. And as I said before, the evolution is going to be epic. This episode's rating is a 9 out of 10. Let me know how you feel about this episode. Are you glad we're finally getting some Farfetch'd redemption? Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.